Hello, I'm back to the bottom. My name's Beast. Today we're back with making lovers. Let's not faff around for too much and just head in to the perfect girl, apparently, because fives all around.
私たち結婚します。
いやー、ただいま。はっはっは。
When Akio comes out of the office, she's instantly pummeled by a tidal wave of information.
このリアクションは想定外です。
のーい。ダメだ。目の前で手を振っても瞬き一つしない。
キスの一つでもしてあげたら動き出すんじゃないですか？
いいこと言うね。では失礼して。そういう
のはまだ早いと思います。
って僕たち子供までいるのに。
いいえ、そっちじゃなく、おかえりなさい。はい、ご心配おかけしました。そっちじゃなく、そっちもだけれど、
Akio alternates between her husband and her daughter like he's bugging out.
ねえ、ただいまのハグだ。
壊れてますね。当初の計画通りということでしょうか。
Hatsuho's wish was to utterly destroy her mother's pessimism. And yeah, you know, I'd say depression's probably the last thing on her mind right now.
私の願いは叶いました。あなたの願いはどうです？
You already know the answer to that.
だったら私がわざわざ聞いた理由も言わなくたってわかりますよね。
Fine, you win. You made my dream come true, Hatsuho. I did. You did, not some fancy waterfall. Ow! Isn't that what you wanted? Why'd you punch me?
口では負けと言いながらしれっと100点満点中200点の回答をしてくるからです。これには思わず湯船流も忘れて正拳突き。あの時砕けなかったあばらを今砕きます。
I'm gonna run out pretty quick if you have to do that every time you get embarrassed.
総一郎さん、
はい。
特に理由はないけれどあばらを砕きますね。
娘のイチャイチャオーラに当てられ、僕への怒りと寂しさと照れ隠しを込めて放たれるのがせんべい。僕の奥さんはなんて可愛らしいんだ。これが愛。全部種明か
ししないでください。マジシャンのくせに無粋でしょ。あなたはマジシャンではないのであれくらい言ってもいいんですよ。
Feel like you could have cracked much more than a rice cracker.
さあ殴れ。僕をもっと殴ってくれ。たとえ全身の骨を砕かれたとて、僕はアキホさんのベッドの中から無傷で生還しよう。
Feels very Yofune. Is this what I have to look forward to with Hatsuho? I'm simultaneously terrified and excited.
結婚などわしは認めんぞ。
あら、おじいちゃんいたのね。
お父さん、ご無沙汰してます。
初穂が望む相手なら将来的にはということもあろうが、お前さん方まだ学生だろう。
わかりました。手順さえ踏めばすぐにでも認めていただけるのですね。
Hatsuho steps up as if she saw this coming.
いや、あれ？
そう来ると思ってすでに準備を進めてあります。原告を持って直ちに作戦 A を破棄し作戦 B へ移行しましょう。
That was a plan A? What plans? Hatsuho sighs wearily with a smug look that screams, "What'll I do with you?" then leans into my ear.
スイッチですよ。
Ah, yes, of course. It's not like I have absolutely no earthly idea what the hell that means. Ignoring my obvious confusion, she whips out her phone and checks her calendar.
降雨の状況と合わせて鑑みると明日の夜決行可能ですね。
Switch, rain, tomorrow night. Do all these words apply? I have no idea. I have not slept. Before I can ask for clarification, Hatsuho looks off to the distance.
夜明け。
Across the harbor and into the ocean, the horizon takes on a twinge of red. Hey, some smells good. It's making me hungry.
初歩を探すの手伝ってくれた方々にお夜食を出そうと思ってご飯を炊いてたの。疲れてると思うけど、よかったら手伝ってくれない？
That's a nice small agreement before heading to the office together.
おはようございます。お早くはないですね。もう夕方です。よく眠れましたか？
As long as it feels like I haven't gone to bed yet. By the time we finally we finished thanking the search party and dismissed everyone, it was already afternoon. I just woke up, the sun's going down.
父と母はまだ眠っているようです。私たちが床に入った後も積もる話がたくさんあったようですから、祖父もまだ起き上がってこれないようですよ。昨日無理をして腰を痛めちゃったみたいで。私、たくさんの人に迷惑をかけました。
Yeah, think about what you did, but only half of it.
半分？
We're gonna be family, so it means I share the other half of your mistakes. No more forcing yourself to be an expert in everything. Only half. I'll cover the rest.
半分ですか。その半分にキスは含まれますか？
We can both have that one.
じゃあ、思ったのの倍しないとですね。
Pull her in and plant my lips on hers. It's a deep, long, and patient kiss. We take our time slowly feeling each other. Hatsuho keeps her hand around my back and presses herself against me, with curves accented beneath her thin ribs. Okay, calm down. Feel her heating up in my arms. God, even sexier than she really is. Maybe this kiss really is working double. As I was up beside me, I decided to do more than just hold her in my arms. Apart from a moment, she licks my lower lip. Okay.
好きです。大好き。私を見つけてくれてありがとう。あなたを愛してます。
Okay, calm down. Went to grab for something. Oh well, I'll take care of that later. She whispers to me ear, then nibbles it. Shock goes up my back.
さあ、これで私の受け持ち分です。次は2倍の分ですね。
That was only your half. No, if we do that again, we're not stopping.
それはいけません。作戦 B に差し障ります。
Still don't know what that is.
実際に体験していただいた方が早いでしょう。そう。案ずるより産むが安し。
Oh, there's gonna be someone else breeding something aside from experience wisdom. What's so funny?
すみません。渾身の超面白ギャグだったのですが、種明かしの順番の都合上、解説できないのが残念です。
Like once they're married, she just goes like, it just looks over to him like, hello experience, my name is wisdom. Let's fucking get started. Okay.
行きましょう。星見の滝へ。
Shows out her hand. Normally it's cold to the touch, but today it's warm. When we arrived, the sun's fallen beyond the mountains. Water's down. So that's why we're talking about the weather. Stepping stones are out, just like the night we wished together. I get it, our first wish was granted, so now you want to wish for our wedding. But it's nothing about that. Surely making 2 wishes in a row is against the rules, right?
問題ありません。私たちが星見の滝にかけた願いは、実はまだ折り返し地点なんです。さっきのキスと同じですね。半分でお腹いっぱいになったらもったいないですよ。
Turning point. I'm so confused. Can't you give me the whole story yet?
星見の滝の伝説が生まれたのはその昔。現代の価値観からは少々外れるところもあります。故に現在伝わっている伝説は 現代風にニュアンスを和らげたものなのです。星見の滝伝説の始まりは、潮なりを去る船乗りが再び恋人のもとへ帰ることを願うものだと以前お伝えしましたよね。
Yeah, I did say that.
13番目の隠し岩で願いを重ねた後、彼らは滝浦のさらに奥にある祠で現代は省略されたもう一つの願いを交わします。別れる二人が次に会う時には三人でありますようにと。もちろん願うだけじゃありませんよ。星見の滝で交わされた願いは必ず叶う。故に祠はひいひいおばあさまの手で封じられました。度を越した祝福は呪いにもなりかねませんからね。という設定。
All that is just a gimmick.
実際のところは行為に夢中になりすぎて滝へ滑落するカップルが後を絶たないので泣く泣く閉鎖されてしまったというのが真相です。それじゃあ格好がつかないので伝説に尾ひれをつけたわけですが、ご利益は本物ですよ。母によれば何を隠そうこの私もこの場所で作られたのですから。ふふん。
You know, I actually regret the explanation for once.
子作り要素が隠された現代版の伝説が七夕なら、オリジナルの伝説は旧暦の七夕、すなわち今日この日。夜船流婚姻の手順とはまさにこれこのこと。星見の滝は姿を現し、きしくも私はバッチリ危険日。この機会を逃せば向こう数年あるかわからぬ星の巡りというわけです。
Wait a minute, don't tell me plan B is... Hatsuho does her obi and the rope slide off her shoulders. From her cleavage, she pulls out a pair of fox ears. It's the funny, dangerous beast! Get up!
いかがでしょう。狐のようにたくさんの子宝を授かる我が家伝統の婚礼衣装。狐だけにコンコン。
I get that. I get that joke.
どういう設定？
Another one.
あなたの元を逃げ出して未決堂に向かった折、この衣装があったのです。すなわちこれぞ私にとって本当に必要なもの
I wouldn't
で
know.
すよね。いろいろとご託を並べましたが、過去の反省を踏まえれば言うべきことはただ一つです。私と二度と離れがたい三人になりまちゅ
Did you really just sneeze there?
やはり今からでも身投げしましょう。
No. Let's not go from 3 to 1 that fast. Grab her hand and draw her close.
よかった。その気になっていただけたんですね。
Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. I just didn't want you getting cold.
好き。
She knows my chest.
寒そうと言いながら着せはしないところも好き。もっと見ますか？ほら、ちょっとずらすだけで。何やらお腹に当たっています。さすがの私もこれはちょっとどうかなと思いましたが、興奮していただけたようで何より。だけどここでいたしてしまってはせっかくのパワースポットも威力半減です。参りましょう。滝浦の祠の封印はすでに私がポチッと解いておきました。
Oh, the switch!
そのすっきりした顔が見たかった。
And I feel like I can, at this point, already do this. She turns around and jumps onto the stepping stones. Her tail sways, giving me a little peek at her ass backing out from those low riding bottoms. God, this is so stupid, but so hot. Seeing her hop across the stones calls to mind an impish fox spirit seducing her next target. Aye, your target. Follow the sweet aroma toward the back of the falls. There's a white cavern there now that definitely wasn't there before. Further in, I can see a small shrine bathed in starlight.
川の中州に穴が開いていて、洞窟に光が入るんです。素敵な場所でしょ。そして、祠の前にある平らな岩場が。
I understand at once. I gulp.
はらませてください。かつて、潮なりの多くの娘が、
Oh, Lord.
ここでそうしたように、私の小袋にたっぷり注いで。
She continued
夫婦
talking
の
in
ちぎり
that
といたし
vein.
ましょう。
See you after the sex scene. They done fucking and she's currently complaining about how she can't stand. I will not explain why she cannot stand. Maybe I went a little overboard. You're gonna be a mom one day. Not at all. You were rough, but not aggressively so. I felt very loved, Hatsuho says.
そうだ。
Ah, before I forget, Hatsuho
最後に
says.
一仕事
Hatsuho
あるの
claps
でした。
twice, then prays for the shrine. Oh lord. Some's dripping all the while. What an image. After paying respects, she grabs some from the altar.
任務完了
Mission
です。
complete. Now let's get back.
さあ、
I'll catch the
外へ
cold
出
if
ま
I
し
stay
ょう。
out here naked any longer.
いつまで
Shoo,
も裸
Hatsuho
でい
says.
たら風
Yeah,
邪
you
をひい
left
て
your
しまい
clothes
ます。
outside.
はい。これはあなたの分。
Snug once again in her robes, she hands me an old wooden tablet. What's this?
祠で愛を交わした証の割り符です。これを持ってさえいれば、娘は独り身でいても、求婚を退けることができるのです。
That makes the guy with the other half pretty much her husband, huh?
急なことで、婚約指輪も用意できないでしょ。だからこれは、その代わり、ということで。
Nah, sorry, it's not something you should have to worry about. I promise I'll be ready in time with the ceremony.
楽しみにしていますね。ちなみに、与船神社では、常にスタッフ募集中なのですが。
You spoil me.
勘違いしないでください。バイトのせいで一緒にいる時間が減るのが嫌なだけなんだからね。
Surprise, tsundere? Wait, is that even tsundere? I hear it tsun, but it sounds dere.
勘違いしないでください。与船初穂は365日24時間あなたに全デレなんだからね。
Right. Well met, fellow dere.
大勝利。この割り符は塩なり稲荷伝統の婚姻の証。いかなあの偏屈おじいさまといえ、これを正当な手続きでないとは言えないでしょう。
Wait, if the tablets were all we needed, then what was the sex for?
コンコン。
You shafted me! Oh, well, I guess I did most of the shaft work.
いいじゃないですか。私は1秒でも早く結婚したかったし、1秒でも早くあなたの子供が欲しかった。同時に成し遂げる手段があるなら活用しない手はありません。騙されたと思って後悔していますか？
Not really, no. I guess I'm just not surprised is all. I feel the same.
よかった。神様の前で嘘をつくのはもうコリコリですから。神様は許してくれるかわからないけど、あなたはきっと私を許してくれますよね。
Now you're getting the idea. Throw their arms around my neck. The next day.
というわけで、こちらをご覧ください。
Hatsuho and I present our tablets.
これは初穂、一体どうやってあの祠に？
隠し扉を開ける方法なら私はおばあ様から教わりましたが。
いいんだほー。
That's Vina was her name.
すまししてなお尻に敷かれるわしって本当に良いのかお前。与船家の女は手強いぞ。
I'm well aware.
ならばもはや何も言うまい。わしの負けだ。
初穂初穂。
イエーイ。
Hatsuho and Aki would jump in the air and high five.
あああんな元気にはしゃいでいる明穂さんを見るのはいつぶりだろうか。僕はどうしたらいいんだろう。 今すぐ君をもぎりたいのに最愛の人二人をもしかしたら孫を悲しませることはできない。
そう一郎。
お父さん。
あらあら、犬猿の仲だった2人があんなに仲良く抱き合って泣いちゃってどうしましょう。困ったわ。私夢がなくなっちゃった。宗一郎さんがいて、初穂がいて、お父さんがいて、そして初穂を愛してくれる大事な人がいて、いつかそんな日が来るなら私はその日死んだっていいと思ってた。だけど不思議ね。その日が来てみればこんなにも気分が晴れ晴れとして、私
ね、お母さん、私大概のことは上手にできますけど、子育ては上手にできる気がしません。彼に教わったんです。そういう時は弱音を吐いていいんだって。だからお願い、お母さん、私と彼の子を、あなたの孫を一緒に見守ってもらえませんか？
There better be an after credit CG with a fucking child, or I will fucking riot. You cannot do all this setup and then not deliver. Akio smiles hand in hand with her daughter.
あなたが頼ってくれて嬉しいわ。なんだか久しぶりに母親に戻れたみたい。可愛い娘に頼まれたんじゃ、私の夢の期限も延長しないとね。いつの日かあなたの子が結婚する時まで。
お母さん。
Hatsuho buries her face in her mother's chest.
あらあらあなたが泣いてるのを見るのも何年ぶりかしら。
帰ってきたんです。10年前に神隠しにあった初穂が今ようやく彼が見つけてくれたんです。ただいま、お母さん。
おかえりなさい、私の愛しい子。
大団円かな。それじゃあお父さん、僕らもいい加減返事をしないと。当事者の OK 取れました。
仕方あるまい。これも初穂のためだ。
Tsuchiro winks and the old priest reluctantly nods. And the former starts talking on the phone.
せいちゃん、僕
You look, those two have history.
幼馴染なんですよ、あの二人。名前も似てるから兄弟みたいに育ったって。
宮司も OK 出したし、当事者の準備もできたかな。せいちゃんの仕切りで進めてもらって構わないよ。大丈夫、僕のおごりで派手にやってくれ。そっか、一応こっちのつてでも当たってみる。それじゃあよろしくね。
何の相談ですか？当事者って私たちのような気がするのですが。
さすが初穂、鋭いね。ほら、初穂を見つけた時、彼がプロポーズするのをみんなが聞いていただろう。だから2人の婚約を祝って2度目の七夕祭りをやりたいって話が出てたんだ。町のみんな初穂のことが大好きなのさ。もちろん断ったりしないだろうね。
She looks at me and nod.
はい、ぜひ。
よし。ただ問題が一つ。何分急なことでステージの出し物が足りないんだそうだ。屋台は引っ張り出せばどうとでもなるが、音楽の一つもやれる子がいるといいんだけどね。
Tsuchiro glances between us. Hatsuho and I exchange looks and smile. We got a plan. Anyways, Aoi Following weekend, Shunari holds its very second in a row Tanabata Festival. Hatsuho and I are supposed to be meeting up, but I don't see her yet. Let's get around and search for her.
男の子なのに迷子になって泣いてるの？
I just grin. I see what we're doing. I'm not crying.
泣いてないなら私と遊びましょう。あなた金魚すくいは得意？私上手にすくえたことがないんです。すぐに髪が破けてしまって。
Oh, for sure. I'm an expert. I'm an expert in most things, actually. She offers her hand. I take it and we head to the goldfish scooping stall. 金魚ありがとうございます。この思い出を一生の宝物にしますね。 Yami light refract against the water-filled bag. Hatsuho smiles. What happened to the first goldfish, by the way?
ずっと一緒にいた気がします。私が迷子になっている間。迷子の私を母のもとへ案内してくれたのがあの金魚だったような。それからきっと星見の滝へ帰ってしまった。
Wait. Wonder if it was the same one that saved me. When I fell in the basin, I reached for what I thought was a fish, and then I found you.
それじゃあこの金魚もいつか私たちを導いてくれるのかもしれませんね。この沢は星見の滝へ続いています。いつか私たちがまた道に迷った時、道しるべとなってくださいね。
That's a whispers to the fish before releasing it into the water. Oh, fireworks. Those can't be cheap. So you should have shown off.
あ、感心している場合ではありません。花火はステージ開始の合図です。
Nah, crap, you're right. Got sneakers on, come here. I hoist her up, lay her across my arms, and make a dash for the stage. People holler and tease us as we pass them by.
いくら下駄でも二人で走った方が速くないですか？
Let me have this. We arrive to applause. With a quick Yofune-style wardrobe change, Hatsuho calmly readies her violin. Meanwhile, I start the slideshow. It's how pictures appear on screen one after the other, Volpeka Danza begins. Hatsuho plays a spirited rendition, like a little fox frolicking in a field. It's not a masterpiece, and it's not refined by any means, but it's full of joy. All performances of the piece were like ballads to the stars. Well, this is about a Volpeka and its precious answer.
やあ、僕の仲間から面白いニュースが飛び込んできたよ。たった今、ウィーンで行われているコンサートで、ブルペキュラエトアンサーの現所有者が演奏を止めたそうだ。理由は不明。だけど僕らは多分知っている。アンサーが今、誰の手にあるのか。その演奏が今この瞬間だけの最高のものだとしてもね。
Don't let this moment be the last. I'll keep raising the bar until Hatsuho is as happy as she can possibly be.
総一郎さん、
ああ、行かなきゃ。僕のアンサーが呼んでいる。それじゃ期待しているぜ、少年。
He winks and pats me on the back. I turn back to the stage. Oh fuck! I left the swimsuit picture in. The very instant it comes on screen, the performance ends. Applause erupts.
ハツオちゃん、その水着は大胆すぎるんじゃない？
何を言います。このヨフネ初歩、彼のものであるこの肉体に一点も恥じ入るところはありません。
Well, the other feels shame. Next picture. Next picture. We got Sahashira again. This is not a Sahashira moment. Mash the keyboard for Hatsuho pulls me away.
さあ、あなたも一緒に。
I can only barely play Twinkle Little Star.
それでいいんです。大事なのは曲じゃない。あなたと一緒に弾くことなんですから。
The clumsy performance is met with warm smiles and raucous applause. Soichi Donaki watches from the audience shoulder to shoulder. When it's all over, Hatsuho beams brighter than the sun and extends her hand.
私やっぱりあなたのこと 結構かなりとっても好きかもしれません。なので 明日からはもっともっと本気で愛させていただきますね。
Pulling up the censorship just to be safe. Fine. Goldfish swims through the sky. Tomorrow's the big day. I just remember I was lying in bed too excited to sleep like an elementary schooler before a field trip. I drifted off at some point while listening to Hatsuho doze next to me. Where are you taking me? Goldfish doesn't answer. I simply follow. A little girl from my dreams is crying by the water. So I'm dreaming. She reminds me too much of Hatsuho to just leave her there. Off of my hand. And what's the matter?
優しいのね。やっぱり大好き。
She looks up at me. Excuse me? Grab by the cheeks and stare hard at her.
何するのよ。そんなに見られたら恥ずかしいってば。
Yeah, I know your eyes are different. But you still look familiar for some reason.
あの人よりも先に私と出会ってたことにすれば、私が一番になれるって思ってたのに。私がどんなに頑張ってもその順番は変わらないなんて、つらいつらい。
I'm sorry, but I still don't even know who you are, really. That said, none of that honestly even matters to me. The fact is Hatsuho is the one I love right now.
愛に免じて、今はそれで許してあげましょう。
I guess.
覚悟しててよね、パパ。
It is literally a Mitsuki fucking chrono clock situation. Except it's weirder because she tried to pull his pants down. Ah! Hatsuho rubs her eyes in confusion. I sprint over to the bathroom mirror. Oh my god! They're the same color! No, 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 no. That can't be it. Yofune are dominant. That was a dream. Just a dream. Only a dream. Crap, what time is it? Ah! Sorry, neighbors. No need to bang the wall. Hurry up and change. We're gonna be late. How the hell did we get dressed in time?
間に合っとらん。帯が緩い。
The priest yanks me over and reties it. Get brief!
まったく。花婿がこんなありさまでこの先どうする。
Trails off. I follow his gaze. I'm met with a goddess. My cheeks start to burn when I feel the raindrops against them. There's not even a cloud in the sky.
狐の嫁入りですね。コンコン。この白むく、お母さんも結婚式に来たんですって。それで三血堂にしまってあったみたい。どうしました？口をポカンと開けて。何か感想を言ってください。
Why is this like a jazzy woodpecker answer? I must still be dreaming. That or I died at the waterfall and went to heaven. That's no other explanation for how I can possibly be this happy. Hatsuho's been at the center of more than a few mysteries, but this is the most puzzling of all to me.
Hey, Gaburi.
She bites my cheek with her little hand fox. Ow.
これは夢でしょうか。
Would appear not.
なら、形から入る最強の恋人ごっこの続きですか？
No, you're my bride, real as can be.
ということは、運命の恋でしょうか。
I know. I've actually sort of changed my whole philosophy about that. 意地悪。でも、いいんです。私、本当に欲しいと思ったものが手に入らなかったこと、
ありませんから。
He just like offhandedly mentions like, I hope our kid has your eyes. Weird thing to say, but sure. And we'll be just fine. We've only just reached the starting line of happiness, but fate's sum that determines your entire life, so it's too soon to think that far ahead. It has to be in about 70 or 80 years. Only then will we really know what fate had in store for us.
はい。これから永遠に隣で紡ぎましょう。そして最後に笑い合うと誓います。私たちの恋は運命だったね。と。
Can I kiss you?
ダメですよ。そんなことしたらせっかく塗った口紅が落ちちゃいますから。
She comes up to me and plants her lips on mine anyway.
紅が映って変な顔。遅刻の言い訳考えないといけませんね。
Nothing changed, but it is exactly what I expected. All of them show up now. I just have to watch all of these. Humans are heavy inside. I mean, it's going ridiculously haywire right now. I look at him. He's so flustered over me. I gaze at him, at the face of that lonely boy I met the night of the festival. I consider myself a kindly sort of person, but for some reason seeing him so distressed stirs something in me. More than anything, I love the fact that I'm the one who's causing it. Is that wrong? I say nay.
あなたの中に私が少し照れますね。
I don't mind that he doesn't remember me. In fact, I welcome it. The girl he made that promise with is gone anyway. Had a wish that night come true, there would be no room for me in his heart regardless. I'll just fill in the vacancy with myself, one day at a time. Oh, how diabolical. When the guy becomes so disgustingly evil. I kinda like it. I feel like the right time for blushing is long past.
正しさがいつも正解とは限らない。正確にはそれだけが唯一の真理です。
Precisely in the same way that kindness is no longer my correct path. That was quite profound if I do say so myself. I await your compliments. Go on now. Get with the complimenting.
褒めてもいいんですよ。
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. We've gone in a bit of a crowd. How far into sin must I venture? I wonder if I can spirit him away and have him all to myself. This is what appeared to me when I once wished for adulthood. What happened to me when I once wished for adulthood. Anyways, let's take this somewhere else, yeah.
彼もまた追われる身なの。
ウィッチラッパー
Oh, I love the way my world forms around him simply by being at his side.
おめでとうございます。お赤飯、タカナイトですね。
Over my dead body. Despite his raised voice, his hand is so gentle around mine. Just like it was the night we met. On to the next. Listen to music while we wait at the bus. Shoulders pressed together so we can share earbuds.
ちょっとグッときたなら大成功です。だけど次の曲はあなたの趣味に合わないかも。好みじゃなかったらごめんなさい。
What's that about all of a sudden? We isn't making excuses because I'm scared. Some couples justify their breakups much like bands as ambiguous indifferences. But what I'm afraid of is a difference in musical taste in the most literal sense. I've always been different and lonely because of it. I've accepted that about myself. But I couldn't accept being different from him. For us not to share what I hold most dear. Go to his eyes and listens to Woodpecker's answer. What does he think? Does he like it? Do we share this? Desperate as I am to bombard him with these questions, I quiet myself and wait for him to speak. I should have chosen a professional rendition instead of my own. What if it's not the song itself he dislikes, but hey, this is...
バス来ちゃいましたね。
I can't, I'm utterly terrified to hear his thoughts. It isn't merely about musical taste. Will I ever find the courage to hear how he feels about me? I sense his gaze on me as I look out the window. The words hang on his lips. I'm sorry, I'm just not ready yet. I want to hear the rest of that song next time. My heart leaps out of my chest. It wasn't quite the response I expected, but it was a response enough. Enough for me, at least. I'm overjoyed. I now know that he's willing to share in the things that I love. And that's more than I would wish for.
あれはしばらくやめておきましょう。私にはまだ少々刺激が強すぎました。
I want to tell him all of this, but I'm still afraid. If only I could tell him just how much this means to me.
そうだ。手を出してください。
Tie the bracelet around his wrist, praying for his happiness.
お返しする約束でしたものね。ついでにおまじないをかけておきました。ミサンガじゃありませんし、お風呂に入るときにはほどいてくださって構いませんよ。今日お家に帰るまでは結んでおいた方がいいかも。
It is when we must part, then at least my shade can follow him home. Gulps down the tea I've given him. Must have been parched. His Adam's apple bobs up and down in his throat. Man's throat. The sight makes me thirsty in a whole different sort of way. Thankfully, I've learned the means to quench that thirst just yesterday. Phew, I needed that.
美味しそうに飲みますね。
Thanks. You know, seeing you in that outfit is oddly nostalgic. It's like, yeah, that's the Hatsuho I know.
そうですか？昨日あなたが唇を奪ったのはゴスロリ娘のハツオさんですが。ナイス吹き出しです。
Yesterday we shared our first kiss. Played my game and he stole my lips. I was to be the thief stealing away his heart by declaring how our date would end. But the tables were very much turned on me. Curious to know what exactly it was that made him fall in love with me, but how does one ask a question like that? What do you love about me? No, absolutely not. He likes these robes and maybe it's shrine maidens he's into. But it certainly wasn't. I certainly wasn't in them when he kissed me, so perhaps not. Suppose I could simply ask him his clothing preference.
ここで問題。あなたが落としたのは巫女のハツオさん、ゴスロリのハツオさん、それとも
A Hatsuho with beautiful raven hair and eyes you can't help but get lost in. That wasn't fair. How could you just blurt something like that out and look away like you're the one who's embarrassed?
そう120点の回答をされるとさすがの私も照れるのですが。
Payback for earlier. Couldn't do this before because I was worried I might actually fall for you, but well, we're past that now. My hair is my hair and my eyes are my eyes, no matter what I wear, no matter how hard I blush. Does he mean to say he loves me regardless of the garments I wear? What about nothing at all? Picture myself bare before him and blush even harder.
正直者のあなたにはご褒美に。おや、もうどちらも差し上げたのでした。
Implications? How dare you say it out loud? All the thoughts, like all the fucking background thoughts that's going on.
欲しいものが手に入らなかったことってないんです。だけどそれはいつも一番欲しいと願ったものだけ。
Right now, it's before my very eyes.
赤い宝玉。アンサーは小狐座で最も輝く赤色巨星。その象徴するところは小狐が仕留めた愛しいガチョウです。
Close what little distance remains between us and kiss him. Hungrily I hunt down his tongue with my own. Go for the kill, deeper, harder, don't let him get away. Although perhaps I'm the one caught in the trap. Cheeky fucks in his snare. Not going anywhere even if I wanted to.
ごちそうさまでした。なんだか私と同じ味がします。
What can I say? Conchon has good taste in crepes.
どうしてこっそりついてきたんですか？
He's an enigma to me. Take one step towards him while he takes one back. Yet the more distant I am, the more he approaches. It's a tantalizing and charming game we play. Why though? Why won't you let me know you? I want to learn more about you.
あなたはずるい人ですね。知りたいのが自分だけだと思ってる。
Run my finger down the center of his chest. What lies beneath, I wonder. Love, enough for me? Wanted to be mine so badly, and will come with a ravenous greed. You can keep his heart if you won't give it, as long as my shade can occupy some corner of his inner world.
お家に招待するのは私だけですか？
You wanna come over to my place?
正解に免じてわがままは言いません。今夜と言いたいところでしたが、せめてエッチな本を隠す猶予をあげましょう。
Where do you feel like you'd find him anyway?
ふふふ。ご明察です。諦めてこのままお持ち帰りしちゃってもいいんですよ。
Nah, let's wait until the weekend. When we'll have more time for each other. Weekend, all of a sudden the tedious weekdays leading up to it feel as intrepid as a glass staircase. Each step purposeful with meaning. Each step takes me closer to our promised treasure.
約束。そう。約束ですね。うんうん。何もかも不確かなこの浮世に確かな約束があるとは素晴らしいものです。はあ、つまらない意地なんて張らないで今日だってちゃんと約束すればよかった。一人で歩くのがこんなに寂しいなんて。
I'm used to being alone, but the longer I know him, the harder it becomes to keep my selfish desires in check. No, I can never possess him in his entirety. Yet that only makes the greed bottomless. Stomach that's endlessly hungry for more. I know why I never thought you might have been feeling the same way I was. It's sort of reassuring.
だけど、先が見える寂しさなら、食事前の空腹と同じ。仰せを楽しむための最高のスパイスとなることでしょう。ね?
Wink at him and he smiles back. So I come ever closer to his life, and he to mine. This I realize must be what it means to share. The first time visiting his place, and I scanned through his elementary school yearbook.
どれどれ？お、早速いましたね。ここにも。
As you turn with the page, my eyes are instantly drawn to him. Can't help but search for even a hint of myself, as impossible as I know it is that I'll find one. One single festival night just isn't strong enough for to bring two people together. We've so much time to make up for now, and the thought of that makes my chest tight with excitement and unease both. Do I, a stranger to him, have the right to insert myself into his life? My name's not even on that one. Wow. It wasn't hard. After all, he uses the only face I can remember from my bygone childhood.
はっきり面影がありますから。可愛くないところが可愛いのは変わりませんね。
Excuse me, I was the cutest damn angel of a shop to the side of the city.
確かに見た目は可愛いですけど、この頃からそういうこと言いそうな気配があると言いますか。そんなちょっとひねったとこも含めて好きだから、もしこの頃から変わらないなら嬉しいなと言いますか。
That I still love you as you are is solace that I myself might not have changed as much as I thought. In any case, good lord, he was so adorable. I found myself inadvertently stroking his image. If all goes well, perhaps children will be in the cards for our future. Perhaps a child as cute as he was. Perhaps they would even call me mother. What a perfect dream to have. I swoon in the midst of my reverie. You're not actually being weird about this, are you? Got a thing for shotas?
違います。違わないけど違います。
What am I to do? Tell him flat out that I was ogling his photo daydreaming as if it were our child. In any case, I was certainly not swooning over the sight of a small boy. I was swooning over the thought of having a small boy, which is very different from reeling over an album of... Actually, I'm gonna stop thinking now. Sorry for not respecting your boundaries earlier, but I don't want you to shut me out. I'll share these feelings with you, if only you'll let me in. I think those words were the ones I needed to hear most. Not the apology, obviously. The fault is entirely mine. But the fact is I was hurt, and I wanted desperately to share that with him. I finally realize that now. These swirling, contemptuous, anomalous emotions at last given identity and purpose vacate the errant trap of my mind as 'tis. Oh, hell, hold on, don't cry. I really didn't want to make you cry, like really. Sniffle, trying my best not to scare him any further. Probably doesn't know how much it pains me to cause him undue distress. I only want to see that side of him when it's on purpose. At the moment, all I want is his happiness.
自覚はあるんです。大概のことは上手な私ですが、感情を伝えるのは下手くそ。いきなり怒ったり、盛ったり、泣いたり、あなたを大いに戸惑わせてしまっています。嫌いになって当然です。当然なのに。
His kindness is truly boundless. Feels so petty in comparison.
ごめんなさい。あなたを好きでいてごめんなさい。こんなわけのわからない女をわからないまま好きでいてくれて、私を許してくれますか？
Only if you can forgive me. God help me. Pure emotion, raw and nameless, swells in my chest. Must put it to words, or trite, clumsy, or meager. If I don't allow myself this release, I'll simply explode.
大好きです。
Love you too. We've said nothing more. We've said everything in the world.
俺、もしかして今私たち初めてちゃんと喧嘩して仲直りできました。
True. Only this time it wasn't a comedy sketch. Let's not do it again. I have to at least attempt to speak my mind. Not all at once, but one word at a time.
私は嬉しいです。これは炊いているお香がエッチな気分になるやつだからで、なんというか今ものすごく
Appreciate it was your nature that
あな
led
た
you
と
to
し
light
た
up
い
easy
気分な
in
の
the
です。
sense in the first place.
名推理。やっぱりそんなはしたない子は嫌いですよね。
Not all, I'm a little new to your moody and high maintenance sides, but there are still parts of you that I love.
どのくらい？
He throws me down at once. For some things, words just won't suffice, it seems. When I return from the changing room, he's busy setting up a tent. The muscles on his back as he works. I find myself a little captivated there. Lord, just look at him. I won't say I'm much attracted to rippling physiques or anything, but I can't be blamed for being turned on at seeing my man work hard at work. Well, seeing as I'm dressed for the occasion, I'll just have to return the favor. If I can, that is. Man, see me naked, for God's sake. Would he really care for a bikini? Will I have to strip if he doesn't like it? There, all set. Approach as he wipes his sweat from his brow.
いかがでしょうか？
Silence extends for an eternity while he stares holes into me. God, please just say something. Is it time for plan B? I haven't been in this thing for even a minute, but I think I'm going to have to take drastic measures. This is about to undo one of the strings he words he starts to push me.
どうして私は無言でテントの中に押し込まれているんです？
Only I own the rights to seeing you blush in a swimsuit. He likes it. Maybe he's shy, so he's trying to hide it. I mean, inside the tent. So great, but still.
テントの中で写真撮るなら海まで来る必要なくないですか？
Being awfully shy for someone who's just itching to lift his skirt at me. How'd you expect me to react?
成功法は苦手なんです。不意打ち、闇打ち、騙し打ちこそヨフネ流。プレゼントはサプライズに限ります。まっとうな期待に真正面から応えるとなると、途端不安になるじゃないですか。脱いでる間にも思うわけですよ。裸だって見せたのに今さら水着。ああ、みたいなリアクションされたらどうしましょう。その場で脱ぐしかないのかしらとか。
Ramble on and on, afraid of the return of that dreaded silence. So much that I probably should have stopped a long time ago. All the while praying he understands even 10% of what I'm trying to convey.
なんで？ねえ、なんで撮りました？どうして今写真撮ったの？
You're You're being cute. You've usually got this ephemeral beauty going on, so when you get all flustered, I'm like, my girlfriend's a keeper.
なるほど、なるほど。可愛いですか。そうですか。
My girlfriend. That's me! I was girlfriend! Maybe a mess. Oops. I accidentally pressed the button, so I had to make sure nothing got good. Maybe a mess, but I'm at least simple to please. My girlfriend. Cute. 3 words later, I'm suddenly on about cloud 9. I'm starting to want to steal away with him myself. Come out onto the street after defeating our cosmic-sized opponent.
完全勝利です。早速感想をつぶやかなくては。
Some foes are simply too formidable to fight alone, even for myself. Having a significant other comes with some hidden perks, it seems. Must write my review while it's fresh in my mind. Granted, everything tastes delicious with him, so I'll have to be cautious about sounding too biased.
地球自転の遠心力を利用したパフェの直立状態の維持。感触まで溶けないアイスクリームには NASA の最新技術が用いられていたとは。高層、中層、低層でそれぞれ味変してくる気遣いの細やかさ。チョコメインでありながら中層にフルーツを挟んでくるあたりが高評価です。
I would say it wasn't just parfait that was sweet. In the name of objectivity, absurd aside, I've also gained another thing, the knowledge that he doesn't dislike desserts. Yes, this information will serve me greatly in future endeavors. Even me, I can't seem to stop smiling. You mentioned pretty well considering you ate almost as much of that thing as I did.
甘いものは別次元バラですから。さすがにあの量を一人で食べようとしたら別次元も泣いている死を恋ますが。
That was great. Everything we got on chocolate for a whole year after that. Oh.
それは困りますね。なんとかして半年以内に縮まりませんか。
This does not bode well for my future endeavors. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but why? I don't want to go and spoil it, but if I don't speak up, all my sugar-related plans will be for naught.
クリスマスケーキ、バレンタインデー。
Season of sweets is still yet to come, and I want to spend it together. Gotta bake cakes and make chocolate. Don't tell me I'm the only one. Got the hem of a shirt for a lack of the proper words. Message received, give me a day and I'll be downing a kilo of sugar at a time. This bombastic reply makes me smile. Might have done something right. I must have done something right.
それは舐めたらさぞ甘い味がしそうですね。
My brightened mood compels me to reach for the cream on his cheek.
クリームがついていました。デザートいただいちゃいましたね。
This winter will be even more saccharine. I'll make sure of that. And we're back. Sit by him and step into his room first. There's something that must be done. Something that all housewives long to say.
おかえりなさい、あなた。うわ、思ったより恥ずかしいですね、これ。
This is my last-ditch attempt to draw the words I want to hear from him, but I'm struggling not to say them myself. A single validation, the one admission he's yet to make. Love you, Hatsuho. You mean everything to me. They come as rain to a dry desert. Maybe a little too hard as it starts to leak out of my eyes. Was I wrong? Give me a second, I'll figure it out, I swear.
違うんです。いや、違わないけど、違うんです。これは違うことが違うっていうか。ただ、ちょっと、幸せの供給方でフリーズしてしまっただけで、なんというか、
I told myself I'd let him be the one to say it first, and I was starting to wonder if I'd been expecting too much. Truth is, I've wanted to tie this knot for a long time. I was afraid that I was the only one who wanted that kind of commitment. I felt so strongly about it.
愛してます。
Meeting beyond those words is nothing new to me, and yet speaking them out loud fills me with their reality. I'm in love with this man. Nothing is more important to me than this man.
愛してます。これは
Strange. The more I say them, the stronger the feeling becomes.
愛してます。
I love him, I love him, I love him. And he loves me. Unbelievable. Could use for an eternity. I could scream it to the mountaintops. From the mountaintops.
愛して。
Okay, I think that's enough. Let's take a minute before I go crazy too. The referee calls it before I go completely mad with love sickness. I'm still positively bursting with emotion. I think I'm entitled to a little snark.
そんな私がもうおかしいみたいな言い方あります？
Not intentionally.
許してもらうためにはどうするんでしたっけ？
He holds me in his arm and I close my eyes in anticipation of his lips. And finally. Time has come to reveal our trump cards as our date wraps up. But not as wrapped up as I am in these ribbons. Now that was a good one. Shame we couldn't hear it. Hatsuho pulls me in by my waist and whispered in my ear with a raspy voice. That's it. He wins. God, I'm in love.
はい。すでにちょっと負けそうなのですが、先制攻撃はずるくないですか？
I can stop if you want.
嫌です。
Alright, then on
やめ
three.
ないで。
Feel his heart pound next to mine. You can surely feel it too. It's that fateful night, all those moons a few weeks ago. I prepared myself mentally to the utmost degree. Now I could very well eat dinner to the thought of taking it up the butt. How's that for multitasking? Nothing can make him happier than offer him another of my firsts. Just imagine, tonight your present is me. You can't get mightier than that. This is what it means. This is what it is. This is what it is to mean the world to one another. 1, 2.
私のお尻の処女をもらってください。
I am kill. I am an expert in most things, and such I'm well acquainted with little mistakes. Everyone makes them. Now big blunders. Massive irreparable blunders. Why, those are a rare thing in life. Except for right now. Hell, look at anal. I popped my you just utterly ruined your life virginity tonight.
殺して。いっそ殺して。もうお嫁に行けない。
I literally just asked you to be mine. Please, no quips. Not now. I wanted to get pounded in the ass, not in the soul. Oh no. You blew it, you Hatsuho. You really screwed the pooch on this one. Mean, you did. That was what it sounded like, right?
今のってもしかしてプロポーズですか？プロポーズでしたよね。それを私。
We were living the dream. We've made promises, gone on dates, talked about Christmas and Valentine's. But this was on another level. This was a promise to live and die together. I've hoped and prayed for this day, and now it's finally here. So what was it that I meant this dream come true with? Something about my ass, was it? No, come on, that's just silly. I didn't mean to delete my memory, delete it all! Wait, no, he proposed. I can't forget that. Oh, dear God, dear Lord, what even?
お願いです。ご賞ですからやり直しませんか？もう一度だけチャンスをください。何でもしますから。
He could even do me in the ass. I don't even care. Alright, let's head somewhere quiet. I'm sure you're tired, so maybe that nice building over there at the convenience hour with the convenient hourly rates sign.
それって。
We'll redo after I have this. Dragging along my forlorn husk of a self, he takes us to a love hotel. God, that woman is a mess and I love her for it. Anyways, that we are done. Feels a bit lonely.
Hajirabu, Making Lovers.
Let me just turn this off. Make sure. Everything, 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 everything. Yep. Everything has been achieved. So yeah. So Beskuro is currently on screen. His screen. Absolutely. If I had to place them all, I would say she's best girl. She's number 1. She's number 2. Then I'm trying to think between these two. I was like, Yuri was good, but like from like personality and interactiveness with the MC. I think the difference is negligible, I feel. I'll just put both of them on 3. Can't decide between the two of them. Yeah, anyways. For that, we are done with making Lover's First Blush. I have a plan for the next one, but we shall see if that works out. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye-bye.